The mountains of Appalachia are known for their air of mystery and the eerie feel of being otherworldly. They began as one long mountain range that included what is now the Scottish Highlands and the Atlas Mountains in Africa.
Oh, snap.
On
Word
this,
up to Scottish people, hey.
they were formed on Pangea over 300 million years ago. It is said
and I'm over here like, man, it's going back 1,000 years. Your stuff's going back millions. Holy moly.
Yeah. They're older than the rings on Saturn.
Oh, what? That is a fun fact. I like that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They are far older than humans, so is it really a stretch to think they might harbor beings that predate humans as well?
There has to be. There is no doubt that they had this whole entire forest before us, and there was no kind of creatures. That's like not believing in aliens. Like, do you really think we're the only thing? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've never really heard anything about the Appalachian Mountains and all the spooky. I'm so excited. Okay, go ahead. Go. I'm going to shut up now.
Welcome back, or welcome to episode 3 of Chronically Creepy. I'm Tabitha. This is Heather.
Sup?
And today we are going to be talking about spirits of the Appalachian forest, or the Appalachian Fae.
Ooh. They're real. I believe in them.
Absolutely. So Southern Appalachia is a huge melting pot of cultural folklore. It was settled, like this area has been settled by the Scots-Irish, obviously the Cherokee that lived here first. There was a large population of African people and a whole bunch of other cultures that settled in the area. And because their settlements were so isolated, the culture just was passed down from generation to generation without being diluted.
Like, I was going to say tarnished, but that works. By the way, your makeup's really pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I forgot to tell you that
today.
I forgot to tell you that when we first got on, and I couldn't contain it anymore. Okay, so let's go.
Okay, so I'm
still here. Hey, drop
my brain just went poof.
You're fine. My brain does that all the time. Oh my god. I have my Monstera holding up my iPad.
She's helping.
Phoebes, you look so great. She is. She's doing well. She's doing the best she can, really.
So one of the biggest traditions in Southern Appalachia was passing down stories, like, from generation to generation. And you don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
No. Because everybody's too close together, and there's no technical, isolation.
It's become almost like a lost art of this Appalachian storytelling. That's a big part of why I wanted to start this podcast, just so that some of the spooky things that I heard about as a kid don't disappear.
Yeah, that's so true. I didn't even think about how we could be bringing stuff back into the light for people to be like, oh my god, I didn't know that. Yeah. And we could start the stories all over again. That would be cool.
So, some of my favorite memories from childhood were everybody would be sitting outside on a summer night, and
it's so cool.
They'd have a bonfire, and I had an uncle that could play the guitar or the banjo, so they'd just be playing music and telling.
I wish I could be there.
Some of the scariest fucking stories.
That's awesome though. My parents told us about scary stories, to get us to go to, to listen. Nothing like cool though. But also my dad was well is still was a hunter. So like he never wanted to watch like scary movies and stuff like that because he has to go into the dark woods. And he's like, I'm not trying to sit in the woods and think about all these possible scary creatures that could be around me. But he told me, he was like, you should do some research on the woods here, see what's going on. If there's anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry.
You're
You
fine.
please edit that out. I talk way too much. I talk way too much. I'm so excited about hearing this. I want to hear. Okay, go.
Okay. So I was born and raised in these mountains. I have hiked
Lucky.
and camped all over the Great Smoky Mountains and the Cherokee National Forest since I
I've
was
never been there.
a
I've never been
small
there.
child.
We should go.
Absolutely.
I want to go on that
Absolutely.
skywalk thing.
But yeah, so like,
So
you know,
stories.
the Smoky Mountains are called that because it rains and they just get this dense air of fog, and
I wondered why it was called that.
yeah, so
I didn't know that.
it's because of the humidity and the climate around here. Like the moisture just rises up out of the ground and creates this crazy dense fog.
Ooh.
So, you know, it gives the whole area like
Spooky
this
vibe.
air of mystery and
Yeah.
spookiness.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so excited for this.
There was this whole thing on TikTok, even up to now, but it was like you know, like superstitions in the Appalachians.
Okay.
If you hear something or see something in the woods, no, you didn't.
No,
like,
you didn't.
You just ignore that it
see that.
exists.
Yep. You weren't supposed to see that.
Some of the ones I was always told as a kid was you keep your curtains closed at night.
I do that.
Because you never know what might be looking in from the forest.
There's woods right there. I could see them. I'm gonna start putting my camera on. No spirits better be looking in my windows.
So, you know, I'd heard stories about all kinds of, they call them boogers or hanks.
I did see that in the chat. Cool.
Yeah. So you gotta
What
watch
the heck is
out
a
because
booger?
there's boogers in the woods. And
Oh my God, I love that.
Is like an old way of saying like ghosts is what.
Yeah,
it
like
means.
boogeyman, like multiple boogeymen.
Yeah.
Boogers, I love that. I'm gonna start calling my kids that. All three of them they're all my boogers.
We'll have to get into that sometime, but there's actually one in Tennessee called the wood booger. That's its name. Ooh. It's the wood booger.
Definitely have to look that up. That's so funny. I love that so much.
But I always loved those stories. And then as I got older and started doing like some of my own like superstition research, and I learned about the Fae, I always thought that came from like the Scots-Irish people because they heavily believed in the fair folk.
Yeah.
In the Highlands and things. But I found a Cherokee legend that predates
snap
settlers.
So you're like, okay, Scotch-Irish, but pause.
Yeah.
Before you, there was, holy crap, Cherokee.
Yeah, they're called the Nanahe people. And
ooh, Nanahe. That's pretty.
There are a whole lot of Cherokee names in these stories, and I'm going to try. I found a pronunciation guide online. I'm going to try so hard not to demolish them.
I'm already proud of you for even attempting.
Anyone, if I do, I'm so sorry.
She would never even hurt a fly unless it was coming at her, but she ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings.
Okay, so
we're doing our best.
Absolutely.
We're not from these, things, these backgrounds. So it's like it's hard with some names.
Yeah. And okay, so the Nanahe people of the Cherokee. It's translated to the people who live anywhere or The people who live forever.
Ooh, I got goosebumps behind my ears. What does that mean? Oh
Yeah,
my God,
it's
that's so cool.
yeah,
So they live everywhere and forever.
forever. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. We used to have a lot longer lifespans, but we'll go into that a different time.
Okay, so the Cherokee believed that they were spirits that protected the forest.
Okay.
They claimed they lived in invisible houses on top of mountains in areas that are called balds. And so, what a bald is certain mountaintops around here. You will get to the
Hmm.
top of it, and you'll have a circle, like the whole top of the mountain will be almost a perfect circle where no trees grow.
But that's weird. It's closest to the sun, no?
Like no trees. It's just like
That's so
short
weird.
grasses. Yeah. Did you see the picture I
That's
sent of
weird.
it?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Yes, I
Yeah.
did. I did when I was taking my little notes. I was like, that is very strange, and there's a lot of them
Yeah.
too. Like randomly, that is weird. It
Yeah.
reminds me of
And
a
then like the
different
one right
thing.
beside it will be trees all the way to the top. But
Yeah,
just certain ones.
just in that area.
Yep.
That's like the
Um
devil's tree. It only has like a ring around it where not even snow or anything. Like, and you do a heat sensor and you can see that there's heat coming off the tree. It's the creepy.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's one of the weird New Jersey things.
That's
We'll
really
get,
cool.
I know, right? I always thought that was a freak in nature, but these are even scarier to me. Not scary, but like even more intriguing because the devil's tree is just one thing. Everyone's like, it's a portal to hell. And we're like, whatever. What are those? Are those like landing spots? What are those? What is that?
So
That's so weird.
during the ice age, all of these mountains were covered in a giant glacier. So I haven't done a whole lot of the geological research into it, but I know there are some mountaintops that still have like trees and things that only grow on those mountaintops because once the
Of the
glaciers melted
ice.
away, they were like an isolated, like its own little
Ooh.
environment.
Yeah.
So I
Like its
wonder if
own
it's
little
the same thing with
ecosystem.
like some of these balds.
That's so weird.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
Um,
what if that's where their houses are?
so that's the theory. Like that was the
Ah.
legend
Sorry
that
if that took me too long to put together, but
their
I was sitting here and I
houses
was like, wait a minute,
were
little circles everywhere. Their houses are invisible.
yeah,
That's where their houses are.
yeah. Um,
Sorry.
so it said that when
I'm
the settlers started coming to the area, they would
Mm,
be cutting down the trees and things, and they
mm.
would pile them on the balds, only to come back the next day and all of the logs are thrown back into the woods.
Because, excuse me, why are you putting logs on my house?
Yeah, I fucking live here, bro. Like,
Hello, do you not see me? This is my house, man. Jeez, I don't even need firewood. Sheesh.
and
Knock
so
first.
I was reading this translation of Cherokee writings,
Ooh,
and
that must have been cool.
it was so fascinating. I've just barely even scratched the
Ooh.
surface of it. Um,
Ooh. Maybe we can have like another episode on like things like that we have to translate. That would be really neat.
yeah. Okay,
So you
so
translated it.
I didn't translate it. It was
Or
translated
you
by a
read
settler. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Is this one of like the first hand accounts kind of sorta or like how the storytelling starts?
So they basically they included this guy in their storytelling, and he wrote
Okay.
them down for like
Oh,
in like
okay.
an
For
English translation kind of
okay,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first like written word of the story or like the stories themselves.
So I don't know if it's actually the first because the Cherokee
Oh, that's
actually
true.
had their own alphabet.
That's
Like,
true. I didn't even
um,
think about that.
so so they did have some writings, but I'm not sure. I didn't do enough of a deep dive to see like
We could both
exactly
have
where
fun
all
with that
this
one
came
night
from.
and we could both have fun with that one night and see what we could find out. Maybe that could be one of the episodes that we both have a little bit of information about
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Because I bet there's a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah. There was some really cool stories in there.
I want to know.
This one said that you could hear singing and drumming for miles away from these what they believed were the Nenehi's townhouses. Um
That probably
and
sounded so cool.
they would have like groups of people go out and try to find them.
Like, try to find the noise.
Yeah, so as they're getting closer and closer to the
It's
noise,
getting quieter,
all of a
isn't it?
sudden, it stops and changes direction where it's coming from. So it sounds really far off and from a completely opposite direction again.
They they live everywhere, or whatever the translation is. They are everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Shrek! Ah,
I told
this
you
is
this
so
one's
cool.
really good.
This
It's
is
so
so
good.
cool. I'm sweating with excitement. We barely even started.
Okay, so I'm going to get into some of the like specific stories of the
Okay.
Nenehi people. The first one was
Sorry.
no,
I'm listening.
the first one was there was a little boy and he was setting fish traps in the river. Have you seen like if you go to some of the local rivers, there'll be like stacks of rocks that look like almost in a straight line, like in the river. You can see
Yeah.
them a lot
Yeah.
at Hiawassee. That's what those
Yeah.
are. Those are like Cherokee fishing crab.
Oh, is it because like a fish will jump in there and then they can't get out, right?
Yeah, like they like go with the current
Trap
and
them.
get like stuck in there. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
well, that is sad. That is brilliant at the same time.
but so this little
Like,
boy was setting fish traps in the river, and a
mm,
man that he didn't know like walked up to him and was asking him, you know, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And the boy told
stranger
him,
danger.
and the guy was like, "Well, you know, it's like getting late. You look like you're tired and hungry. Do you want to come back to my house and I'll feed you?" And
I don't know if I should be worried or not.
he told him he would feed him and bring him home the next day.
Aw,
You know, after a little bit of back
I
and
think.
forth, the boy eventually agrees. And when he gets to this man's house, there's like this big, you know, this whole layout of food. He eats a whole lot
Ooh,
of
a big
food.
feast.
There was other kids there and he played with them. He even saw a man that he recognized from his settlement back home. So, you know, he felt
Ah.
completely at ease.
I
He
was
was like,
gonna
you know,
say he probably
there's
felt
nothing
so
weird.
comfy. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know people here.
Yeah.
Everybody's fine. I'm all good. It's all good.
So he wakes up the next morning, and as the man was taking him home, they walk through this huge cornfield, this big peach orchard, and eventually they
Ooh.
come to a trail. The man tells the boy to take the trail to the river, and that would take him home. So the boy follows the trail, and he looks back. The man has disappeared. The whole cornfield has disappeared, and the peach orchard is gone. It's just vanished.
Ooh, I think that's a cloaking spell.
And so
That's so crazy. You just have this like whole experience with people and you're like, this is so good. Everyone's here. And then you walk out and you're like,
yeah, like what the fuck, where'd it go?
I was literally just right there.
Yeah, that's
No
gotta be
one's
so
even gonna believe me.
disorienting.
No one's gonna believe me
Especially
that this
for a little
happened.
boy. And it said this little boy was like 10 years
Yeah.
old. So
And I mean, he's 10. I have a 10-year-old. Nathan can make up stories, but if he sees and does something for real, you know. That poor
yeah.
little boy probably told his family and they were like,
No, I'll get to that part.
ooh.
Okay, so he gets back home and everyone in his settlement is like freaking out because he was gone all night long.
Mm.
And they're like, we didn't know what happened to
Where
you.
you
We thought
were?
maybe you had drowned or been killed in the mountains.
Do you know where your
Um,
children are?
so they were so happy to see him. And he goes up to the man that he recognized back at the other house
In the
and was
place
like,
that disappeared.
he was like, you were there. You saw me. You knew where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And the man was like, that was not me. I've been in my canoe all day long searching for you. It must have been the Nenehi that imitated me. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That one gives
I
me
mean,
goosebumps.
yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, like, that makes sense. Oh my God. So like,
Yeah.
do they kind of like mimic real people there to make you feel more comfortable, or is that like his own mind did that, or did they do that?
Well, so they're
Not that you can ask him.
it does say that they were known to imitate people, like they could take other forms and things like that. Hang on, I gotta cover up
Because
this
they
bit.
live forever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
Cup.
gotta get
Smoke.
situated again. Okay.
No, you're good. You're so
So,
vibrant and beautiful.
thank you.
You're welcome. The story is so cool.
The next one is really good too. Okay, so this one took place in a settlement called Nautilus, and it's near present day Union County, Georgia.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
I used markers from the story to kind of pinpoint where it was, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty close. That's just right across the Georgia state line.
And you're only 45 minutes away from me,
Yeah,
I think. So we could do that.
yeah. But the settlement there, they were having like this big like gathering where they're like playing music and like singing songs and
Yeah.
things, and four four beautiful women show up. Nobody knew who they were. They just assumed they were from a nearby settlement. And these women stayed there and they danced and they sang for hours.
Ooh.
And eventually they say they're going home, and they turn to go and they're like walking down the trail. Someone looks to, like, they're, I guess, trying to see where they were going.
Yeah.
And it said these four women walked into the river and vanished.
They were like, "Oh my God, that's my song."
Yeah.
So they're in the forest and they're in the rivers and they're everywhere and they live forever and they can take on forms and voice of. So like this could be going on right now.
Yes. Yes. And I will get to that.
Oh, let's do that. because that gives me like skinwalker like ideas, but like not, because I feel like skinwalkers are messy, where the Nenehi are like, like those women that do the quick dress changing. That's them.
Yeah.
They're like, we're here and we're cool, and then we're not. And you can't follow us anytime. You will never. Go ahead, follow us in the river. Come find my peach place after. Come find my peach farm after it disappears, please.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that they were like, bye, and they took their exit into the water. They knew no one was gonna follow them, I bet.
Well, I mean, like, how
would
are they
you
going
have
to follow them other than like try and dive under the river
drown?
too?
Yeah. Like, I would at least ran over from panic thinking that they just unalived themselves. At least I'd be like, no, what are you doing? But by the time you get there, they're like, it's cool, man. Go enjoy the music.
Yeah.
I love that. I like that they randomly turn up in happy ways.
Yeah.
They're like, this is great. This is good. I love you guys.
Yeah,
You guys are great. It's good
most of the
music.
ones I saw were like they were, they weren't malicious.
Malicious. Yeah,
There was
it gives me
one
good
story.
vibes.
It does say that there is a there's a separate race of little people called the Yunwei Chunsti.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
they are like
Kind of like elves or gnomes.
yes,
Okay.
almost exactly.
People don't know, but gnomes are actually mischievous creatures.
Yeah,
People think
so
gnomes are cute and stuff, but they're not.
they they were also known to occasionally help people that had gotten lost in the woods and things. But
Okay. Well, they
if
were.
you came up on their house, there were a couple different stories where they essentially caused so much disorientation that the person went back home and died. Yeah.
That's messing with your electricity in your brain and your heart. That's all. That is a superpower.
Yeah.
That's ma- magical. Would that be magical? Yeah,
I
right.
I mean, I think all of this is pretty fucking magical.
I true that. 100%. I mean, gorgeous women walking into lakes after having, a nice dance with
Yeah.
everybody, bringing the vibe up. Like, that's pretty magical to me.
Yeah. So where I think they kind of started to get the more malevolent
The
tales
mean
of
one.
them is because they were forest protectors. And
Yeah.
in the late 1800s to the early 1900s, the mountains around here were completely deforested. Like entire
I saw that
mountains,
picture you sent me.
no trees. They just wiped them all out. So what happened was these companies would buy up huge chunks of the land in the mountains, or buy it. They would steal it, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Because that's not their land.
and then just
We never belonged here.
destroy it.
Yep.
And then sell it to the government.
Yo, no wonder why they got mad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if I was a fae, if I was living out in the woods freely and happy with my crew and everyone's all good and jolly and there's no problems, and then you level out my woods,
Yeah.
that is when you turn a nice girl into a not so nice girl.
So
Don't do that. Oh my God, I bet they're so mad. They're so mad at
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I
Which leads me
apologize. We didn't have no
these
part of
next
that.
couple stories. Now, I'm going to throw in a disclaimer here. There is no tangible evidence that like
That
some
don't mean
mythical
nothing.
forest creature took these kids.
But what happened to them then?
I think it's a possibility because
If it was around the time that they leveled out the forest,
let me get into this. So, starting off, according to data from the park rangers, there are approximately 100 search and rescue missions and around 10 hiking deaths in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park a year, which
Jesus
is not
Christ.
crazy because it's it is the most popular national park in the country.
Oh,
like it
that makes
gets
sense.
more
Everybody's heard of the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, it gets more visitors
And
yearly
Appalachian Mountains. You hear everything.
than any of the other parks. So
Yeah.
that's not like an astronomical amount that's not an astronomical number.
To think about how popular it is now, yeah. True that.
So it's been an official national park for around 100 years.
Oh,
And in
nice.
all that time, there have only been 5 cases of people that disappeared without a trace in the mountains. They found bodies. They've
Mm.
rescued people that have been stuck. They've found people that were
Yeah.
missing. In 100 years, there have only been 5 that they've never found.
Dang.
And
They took
3 of
them.
those were adults that left behind evidence that state they may have disappeared voluntarily.
I would go.
So
Would you
one of
go?
them was a man that was like, he was on the run from the police.
Mm.
He had like killed somebody and was like hiding out. They think he just kind of left his stuff at the entrance of
The
the national
site.
park, and they assume he took a new identity. Like it said he was on like the FBI's most wanted list for a while.
I
Yeah,
mean, eventually they would have. I mean, eventually, I think they would have found at least some kind of DNA evidence over time eventually. But not if they're just completely disappearing without a
yeah.
trace
So there were
or
two
voluntarily going.
two different cases of children
Okay.
that,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, it's very sad, that have disappeared without a trace in 100 years. Two.
That's not bad if you think
No.
about it. But
And the
I mean, it's bad.
circumstances,
But I mean, the numbers aren't
I'm going to
bad.
get into the circumstances and you tell me what you think. Okay, so the
Okay.
first one was in 1969. It was a little boy named Dennis Martin. He was 6 years old and he was with his dad and siblings, and they were having a picnic at a place called
Okay.
Spence Field.
Oh, I saw the picture you sent me of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's a fairly open area. There is
Yeah, it's
like some
pretty
clumps of
like,
vegetation and things.
yeah.
And him and his siblings and some of the other kids that were up there, like with their families,
Mm.
decided they were going to hide behind bushes and play a prank
Like hide
on
and
the
seek.
grown-ups. Yes.
Oh, they were gonna scare the grown-ups.
Yes. So they all like kind of they find their little
Hid
hiding
behind.
spots, and they're all in the bushes, and like so a couple of the grown-ups walk up and all the other kids jump up out of the bushes. Dennis is never seen again. Yeah. Never seen again. They had over 1,400 people combing the area looking for him. And I mean, obviously
Back
they're
then, that's a
yelling for
big
him.
amount of people.
Yes. And they, like, the park rangers mobilized really
If it
quickly.
if he was taken by an animal, there'd be a blood trail. There'd
Yep.
be trail footprints. There would be clothing. Um, if he fell somewhere, there would be a place to find him. Um, where did he go?
Yeah.
I think he hid behind the wrong bush.
Yeah. Because they never found any of his clothes. They never found a single trace of him. Nobody heard any kind of like kid screaming or anything like that. He
That
was
too,
just
you would hear.
he was ducked down behind a bush one second and then gone the next.
And it's not like they have like houses where somebody would be able to take him and like hide him in a basement or
Well,
something like.
so the park rangers even pulled like camping permits and things like that from everybody who was camped nearby to see if there
Mhm.
was any kind of like child predators or
Evidence of
anything.
him.
And everyone checked out.
Oh. I bet you it's a little bit easier to have a child voluntarily join your league. You know, if I'm 6 and a cool fae walks up to me and they're like, "Do you want to come into my world?" I'd be like, "Heck yes." Don't tell my mom I said heck.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So the second one was a 16-year-old girl named Trini Gibson. And she was
Oh,
on a field trip with her class, and they were doing a hiking trail that was less than 2 miles.
that's not really that far.
No. Um And she was walking with a friend, and the friend decided he wanted to go back to the clearing at the
Okay.
summit to see if he could see any bears. And when he left Trini, she was less than half a mile from the rest of the class.
Okay. Yeah, because he left her midway or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Um so that's the last time she was ever seen. Nobody heard anything. Nothing of her was
What
ever
the
recovered.
hell?
She just vanished. Now this time they used scent dogs. They tracked her scent
Ooh. Okay.
up of like um
I
on
love
a
when there's evidence.
detour through the trail, like to the
Mm.
Appalachian Trail and up
Oh,
around Klingman's
snap.
Dome, and then just a little bit
Okay.
further down from Klingman's Dome, and her scent just disappeared. The scent trail just ended.
The Lenae. They were like, yo. And she was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
that one of
And
the
she's
possibilities.
older
Yeah,
too.
she's
So, like,
16.
if she was afraid because she got lost, she would be screaming.
Yeah.
If she got hurt, she would be screaming. There would be blood again if it was an animal.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's scary. That's scary. You
It's
could just be out
wild.
and then all of a sudden
Just gone.
you like fall into a black hole.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah. So, I mean, the Smokies can be a dangerous place. There's a lot of like abrupt drop offs. There's a lot of like rocky, unstable terrain.
Mm.
Obviously you're in the mountains, you know, like animals,
Animals.
critters.
Yeah.
But I mean, nothing like no bones, none of their
Yeah.
clothing.
Not even like over the years did anything show up. You know, sometimes people disappear in the woods and then they're found.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And I mean, you
That's
have
wild.
millions, there are literally millions of people exploring every inch of the
Yeah.
Great Smoky Mountain National Park every
Yep.
year.
Yep. For funsies and for forensics.
Yeah.
The two F's.
So, I mean, I don't think it's a stretch to say they may have been taken by the Nene. Oh my God. The Nenehi.
Oh, it's Nenehi. I
Yeah.
think I said Lenehi at one point too, because I'm
Oh.
stuck on the Larona. I don't know. I'm like, so it's Nenehi.
Yes.
Nenehi are the Fae
Yes.
that live everywhere and
And
forever.
forever.
I like that.
I do too. I love it.
I want to get like some kind of plaque that says that. That's cool as heck.
Yeah.
Supposedly, we have a little bit of Sioux Indian in our blood from my mom, but she never got to do the 23andMe or like the DNA test, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean,
I
we
do know
have
I'm
like
Scotch Irish though.
the tiniest bit trace of Cherokee because my family's lived in this area.
Yeah, you
For
grew
like
up here. I
100
grew up
years.
with the devil over there.
Great grandparents
Mm,
were born
yeah.
here. Like,
So you have been here your whole life. They've been
yeah.
here for a while. So dang, your stories go back so far.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I mean, like I heard of the Jersey Devil in school, but like we didn't have like campfires of like ghost stories and like things passed down. Like nothing that I can remember. Nothing that didn't start until later, like Mothman. And
Yeah.
I mean, not like later, because I'm sure there's earlier sightings of him. We haven't even touched on him yet, but
Yeah.
he'll get mentioned eventually. He'll get
I'm
his own
sure.
little thing. But like it's not, I don't know, that's just different. They're different. The Fae, The Nanahi. First of all, that's a gorgeous name,
Yeah.
and it has a cool meaning.
Yeah.
I think it's true. I think they are everywhere. I think they do live forever, and I do think that they can probably like offer you some type of like, oh, this is what it would be like if you came with me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like and then you're like, I need to go there because it's better than here.
Yeah.
And you just go.
So,
Especially as a child, you don't know better. You're
yeah.
like, "Oh my God, so cool," you know?
Yeah.
And the 16-year-old, she probably was like, "All right, but I'll go, but I have to leave, like I have to come back." And they were
So,
like, "Sure."
with her, I'm wondering if it was more of like a protective thing because
Oh,
she had
okay.
had a stalker
Oh shit.
that, and
Okay.
like to the
And
point
they're
where like it
guardians.
was legally, like there was legal
Legal
ramifications
documenting.
involved, and the school put this kid back in school with her that next year. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so with her, I kind of think maybe they were protecting her from something.
I think that is a really good, really, really, really good idea. I think that makes sense. They were like, you know what? You're not safe in this world. We see that. Come. And she's
Yeah.
like, please, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man, because they are guardians.
Yeah.
And like, again, she had a stalker. If he took her, there would be traces. They would have found him with her.
Yep.
And her,
Well,
it's
he was interviewed too and was like cleared as a suspect.
So I think that was definitely a protection thing. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like a cloaking protection type of thing.
Yeah. So
That's wild.
another fun little spirit that I read about, a little forest spirit.
Yay,
Um
like a booger.
so it's the legend of a little boy, a little Cherokee boy who was named De Chata.
That's a cool
Um
name.
he
Oh,
was kind of like a mischievous little boy. He was like a little
as most
rascal.
are.
Yeah.
He's
And
a sasshole like they all are.
so the legend says that he ran into the woods because he got in trouble and was trying to avoid punishment. So
Okay.
he was like, fuck this,
He
I'm
was
gonna go live in
he
the
eloped.
woods.
He was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Catch me if you can.
So the the stories say that he likes to hide things from hunters and people in the forest until you say
Oh.
you have, like, if you're out in the woods and something is missing, you have to say, Dachata, I know you have it. If you don't give it back, I'll scratch you. And
Oh.
legends say that if you turn around, you'll find what you've lost. It'll be right there.
I would feel so bad telling a little boy I'm gonna scratch him.
Um,
But I mean, if he takes something important like my phone, I'll be like, De chata, I know you have it. If you don't give it back, I'll scratch you. Don't make me scratch you.
so
Oh my God, that's adorable. That is
yeah,
so cute.
yeah.
That's even cuter than a gnome. Like, aw,
Now,
what a,
I'm
what
not
a cutie
saying
patootie.
I have experiences with the Choctaw himself, but there is definitely something that I have been in contact with since I was a kid
Mm-hmm.
that well, so started off like I had this necklace when I was a teenager that had like a
Mm.
little silver dragon charm on it.
Okay.
And I had it for years, and like I would drop it somewhere and it would be gone for like a week, and then it would
Mm-hmm.
just show back up somewhere that I'd already looked for it.
Hmm.
And this happened for years. Like I got it in probably like 2004, and I had it up until 2014.
Damn.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I even made a Facebook post and in like 20, I think it was like 2013, 2014, something like that, where I'm like, oh, look, this is my little dragon charm that like I can't lose.
That's freaking cool.
It, so one time I lost it, and I was driving to Maryville, and I go to this restaurant in Maryville, and I open my car door, and it's laying on the ground in the parking lot.
What the? Oh, thank you, Pop.
Yeah.
I was like, all I hear is a tap, tap, tapping at my door.
Is it a raven saying nevermore? Nevermore?
No, it's a note on the floor. Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
I'm not even going to edit that out. That was...
No, dude, that's so funny. I don't know how we made that work, but that was so smooth. Oh, man. Okay. So she gets saved from her stalker. Most likely.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's crazy. I almost kind of want to go and get taken. Like, if I go there and I'm like, hey, I don't have a stalker, but like, things are kind of blah. Can I just see what it would be like over there? Nobody would miss me. No, I'm just kidding. There would be a lot of people that miss me. But like, I want to check it out. I want to go. Nobody ever picks me. So you have something that helps you find stuff.
Yeah.
And that's crazy that it's just like in the parking lot as you open the door.
Yeah.
Where I lose my vapes and they're just gone. Just I never see them again.
So the most recent experience I had with this, and like, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm like, if I lose something, I'm like, oh, this is really important to me. I need it back. And it'll show back up. And I don't know, maybe it's my brain like tricking myself into finding it. But the other day, probably a couple weeks ago, Owen had lost his iPad for a little while. Like, he didn't lose it. Like, we took it for a little bit to give him a little bit of a break from the iPad.
Makes sense.
And we were cleaning and it disappeared. And, at first I thought Owen had it and he was hiding it in his room. It wasn't in Owen's room. And I'm asking everybody else in the house. I'm like, hey, who picked up Owen's iPad? I can't find it. I'm searching all over this house for 2 days for that iPad. I find it behind the living room curtain in the floor. Like, in between the wall and the curtain.
Yeah, the curtain.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Just propped up against the wall.
The other day, my dad, sometimes he'll sleep on the couch because it's better for his back. Not really. Nowhere is good for his back. But like, so he puts a sheet down and he's got OCD. I don't. That's why I'm messy everywhere. I showed you my room. I wasn't blessed with the OCD. But anyway, so he has a specific sheet he puts down. It's burgundy because it matches the couch and it makes it not so bad. And then, he has his 15 pillows or whatever it is and then his blanket. Well, he could not and still cannot find the red sheet, the burgundy sheet. Still can't find it.
That's crazy. Maybe you should go out there and be like,
disappeared.
hey, just into the ether, like, hey, we need this sheet back. Please.
I'm gonna try it
Don't
out.
say please.
I'm gonna try that.
Don't say please.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
don't
right.
ask.
That's right.
Say,
and I've also heard
back.
say don't. I've also heard to not say.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and the back because you're letting it. You're like welcoming stuff that you don't. That's why you say like it's my pleasure.
Yep.
And like, yeah. I just recently learned that too, because I didn't know that. I just recently learned that. To not say those words. Sometimes I still do, but then I'll be like, you're supposed to say no problem. Or
Yeah.
like, it's my pleasure. But I'm definitely gonna go. I wonder, should I use his name or should I just be like, my dad's needs his sheet for the couch. It's the only sheet he's comfortable on.
Yeah. Just like,
I'm just gonna see how that goes. I'm telling you, my dad has been getting like, I don't want to say attacked because he's not being attacked, but
yeah,
something is trying to
messing with him.
contact him somehow. Yeah, I was telling you. Um, there's a whole bunch of stuff that he has going on right now. He's hearing all these noises in the kitchen, but he debunked one of them. He thought he was like, I hear stuff moving over in the corner of by the fridge,
Yeah.
and he ended up debunking it as Shadow just being a turd.
Uh,
But like he got out of the shower the other day, and again he heard that groaning. That he heard the same groan from when the pillow fell next to him, and he heard that groan on the couch. Same
yeah.
groan, same thing. He said when he's laying down at night, sometimes he feels like he's being touched by something.
Ugh.
Yeah, right.
I had to plug my iPad up and now I'm trying to fix it again.
Oh no. We're one day gonna get such good setups.
I know.
You're all vibrant and pretty and makeuped, and I'll look like mom, but my mom bun's not even proper anymore. But I don't want to fix it.
Okay. We're just going to do it
Then I'll
like
have
this for right now. I don't care if
Then
my
I'm gonna have to.
bunch
I'm
is a
gonna have to
little.
step out of. Maybe I'll just ponytail it. Maybe I'll just. I can't. I have a problem with my hair and my clothing. They could destroy my life. They could literally destroy my life. Anyway, continue.
Okay. So, the next, um, well, the next Cherokee legend of, let's see. Oh, I scrolled too far. Doo, doo, doo.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
trying to make my
So,
hair listen to me.
one so the Cherokee legend that I found the most eyewitness accounts on are
Ooh.
about strange lights that appear, move around, and then are gone.
Ooh. So
So, oh,
they're like little orbs, like of
yes,
energy and
yeah.
light. That makes
The
sense.
the Cherokee called them a spirit. Now this is going to be the hardest one. I'm probably going to mess this one up.
I believe in you. You got this.
It is so they believed it was a spirit called Achil Dihye Ki, or the fire carrier.
Oh, so it's like torches.
Um,
Oh, cool.
they the only description in the Cherokee legends is that it is a
Hmm.
small, bright ball of light that wanders through the forest. The Cherokee were too afraid to get close enough to see if it was a
Like what it
being.
was?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, I
Yes.
wouldn't go up to something glowing in the middle of the forest. Oh my God, what is happening?
Like the
I'm gonna go
description
out of
of it.
frame for a second, but I'm listening.
The description of it.
I'm listening, I promise.
It reminded me of, have you heard of the Scottish will-o'-the-wisps?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of Will of the Wisp, but I've heard of wisps themselves. But tell me what that is.
So it's something similar. It's a just a small bright orb of light that kind of bounces through the forest. The
Hmm.
Scott like the Scottish people, their folklore says that it's usually like a bad omen.
Oh.
Or that they would try to
See
lure
that?
you
I
into
didn't
the
know.
woods.
See that I didn't know. I thought wisps were helpful spirits. I didn't know. So I had the wrong information there.
And I have found, on top of the Cherokee legends, I found sightings dating from 1806
Holy crap.
to present day. Like, these are super common experiences
So
in
we're going camping,
the
huh?
Smokies.
We're going camping.
The first non-Cherokee documented sighting was a little girl that lived kind of outside of Gatlinburg, like more towards the mountains.
Okay. I've
And
never
they're
been to
looking
Gatlinburg,
up.
but I know about where it is.
So she's looking, and she told her little brother that she saw what looked like a bunch of glowing lights shaped like people
Ooh.
hovering around a rock formation called Chimney Rock.
Oh, yeah. You sent me a picture of that.
Yeah. So in the 1800s, it would have been completely inaccessible for anybody to even get up there.
Like, get there.
The only way you can get there now is the 500-step flight of stairs that they've built into the side of the mountain.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of stairs.
Yeah. So
What?
there's no way there could have been people
there's
with
no way for
flashlights or
lights,
anything, like
anything,
lanterns,
yeah.
nothing.
Nothing.
There's no way there could have been anything up there.
So what are those lights?
Now, there is a thing like with the fireflies, like they synchronize a certain time of year when they breed. So,
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's actually a place, I think it's Tremont, where you can get tickets and like the whole side of the mountain just lights up with fireflies.
Oh my God, can we go?
Well, it's super hard to get tickets. But I mean, we could
try. We should try.
But this little girl grew up around here, so she would have seen that. She would have differentiated.
She would have known the difference. From glowing people to fireflies that she sees regularly.
Every year. Yeah.
Every year, yeah. And that's where she grew up, so she would know the difference.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
There was also a bunch of accounts in that book I was reading, the Boogers, Witches, and Haints.
Boogers. Yes, I have to get that.
So this is actually a really cool book series. It was collected from, a bunch of students got together and they recorded stories from their grandparents and put them in these books. And it's not just this one. Like I think there's like 10 books on everything from moonshining to canning to gardening.
That is so cool.
Everything. Yeah. And you can get them through, like, if you have a library card, you can get it on the Libby app. Like, you can borrow it like a library book.
That is cool. I don't have a library card. I might have to get invested in one of those.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I would love to read stories that were like passed down. Like that is so neat.
It was so much fun to read. Especially because like it's Southern Appalachia.
You also have stories and stuff.
All of these have like that really old timey Southern like way of speaking.
Charm. Yeah.
And I love it. It reminds me of my granny. Like I love it so much. So the first one is from a lady named Ethel Korn. And I'm going to read these word for word because I love the way they were written out. Okay, so the first one says,
I will not interrupt you.
They call them balls of fire, jack-o'-lanterns. It's kind of a round looking thing. It'll come and they'll play up and they'll go down low to the ground and high up. I'd been out plowing and it was dusky dark when I got in. I went to put the horse up, and right at the back of the stable, there was just a big light right at the back of the stables. It kept going higher and higher and higher. I didn't take time to see how high it went. I run, and I never knowed what it was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, that's cute. I definitely am gonna get these books. My excitement made your iPad fall over.
So it's like, oh my God, what are you talking about?
Oh, I got hair in my mouth. That's okay.
What?
Technical difficulties.
Yep.
And
I am
somehow
going to use the
I got my own hair in
computer
my mouth.
as a stand. Look at that. I'll just have to
Heck
scoot
yeah,
it
girl.
closer. There we go. Okay.
You got it now,
I
girl.
got it now. All right. So the second one was a lady by the name of Ada Crone. And she
Ooh,
said
crone already.
there was a graveyard, and they claimed you could go by there and you'd see a light there at night and it would follow you. There was a man, I forget his name now, but he went to see a lady named Gertrude Rose. When he was leaving her house, he told her he was scared that light would get after him. She says, "No, I'll fix it where that light won't hurt you." She got a lamp, lit it, she stuck a pin through the wick, and said that would scare off any kind of ghost. He started home, and the light took out after him. He throwed his lamp down and ran. He started home, and the light... Oh, shoot. Hang on. I backtracked. He throwed his lamp down and ran. He fell in a branch, and he was wet all over and scared to death. When he got to his house, his wife asked him what in the world was wrong with him and asked him if he was drunk. He said, "No, that light took out after me, and I was scared to death. I'll never go through that way again in my life."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, her plan didn't seem to work out so well.
No, it did not.
The Fae were like, no, no, no.
Okay, I'm gonna hope that's plugged up enough so I can situate again. Okay.
You're good. Oh, good.
Okay. So I loved that book. If you can get a chance to read it, like
Yes,
I loved it.
I am going to figure out how to get that without a library card because I don't have one.
So these sightings continue to present day. I found several mentions of bright orbs in the Southern Appalachia Reddit threads.
Ooh, I love Reddit. I love Reddit so much.
Someone posted they were sitting on the porch of a cabin up outside of Gatlinburg, and this bright blue light floated up from the ground in front of them, and then they heard what sounded like a tiny silver tinkling bell.
Aww.
Yeah.
Huh. That must have been cool.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go so we can like possibly have experiences, but I wonder how many people have done that and then they disappear forever.
Well, I mean, in the history of the Smokies, there's only 2 that's completely disappeared without a trace. So
our odds are pretty good.
I think our odds are pretty good. I mean, I've like I said, I've hiked and camped and been all over the place, and I've seen.
I think I've only ever gone camping once, and that was after prom. And that was in New Jersey.
I mean,
I haven't gone camping in so long.
Like,
we should go.
Yes, absolutely.
Even though I hate bugs. We should go when it's like a little bit cooler out and the bugs are dead. or do we have to go in the hot? I guess we have to go in the... in the
I mean,
nicer weather.
spring or fall is really the best time to go.
Yeah,
Because if you go in the winter when the bugs are dead,
it's too
then
cold at
it's
night.
really cold.
That's
And you
true.
get really sharp winds on the tops of the mountains. So the
Ooh,
last time I was
yeah.
hiking or last time I was camped, um, just on the North Carolina side,
Mm.
in the Appalachians, um, like set up the tent, beautiful day, absolutely perfect weather, get the tent set up. Soon as the sun goes down, it's like we were in the middle of a freaking tornado. The wind
Oh
was
no.
blowing so hard it almost blew the tent, like it was pulling up the stakes of our tent.
Oh my
The wind was
God.
blowing so hard. So
Oh no. Well, is there anywhere that's not super windy?
I mean, we probably should have like camped down more in the tree line rather than up where it was a little bit more exposed. But
I feel like the best time would be like in the beginning of summer-ish, so that it's not frickin' freezing at night.
yeah,
Or like even we could even go for a hike. Like who says we gotta sleep there?
yeah. I mean,
I've
there's a
never
lot
gone on a hike. I've only ever gone with my dad to we hiked to the hunting spot and back, and there was one time I had to do a class project with leaves, so he took me to the gap and we walked and we found all different kinds of pretty leaves. Now I collect leaves and rocks as I walk around that are pretty. I do my best to put them down though because I know they're not mine. So I try not to keep them, but I keep them a good amount of the time. I have so many rocks in my drawer
that,
that I
that's
have no
Owen.
use for.
I have to give Owen a limit of one rock when we go somewhere. He can take home one rock and that's it.
Elijah will stuff my pockets with the dirtiest of rocks. He actually found a heart-shaped one though, and I was like, that is adorable. So we still have it. We have rocks that me and him painted that Johnny's Grammy got us. It was like I think it was a Halloween rock painting kit. And we painted all kinds of silly stuff. Like he just kind of like scribbled on it. I made or Johnny made, I can't remember who. Somebody made a pair of boobs on one. It was like watercolor too. And then oh no, I think he did the boobs and I did the peen. I'm pretty sure. Because the boobs came out really nice and like the colors mixed, but the peen I was
Not
just
so
like
much.
pom pom whack. It's a peen rock. But yeah, we have so many rocks. I love rocks. When he went
So
Oh yeah.
speaking of rocks, something I
Ooh
found doing
yay.
some research was a state park in Kentucky called Fairy Stone State Park.
Wait, I have that written down. I want to go there.
Yes. Um, did you see the pictures
Kentucky's
of the
like 3 hours away.
stones?
What?
Did you see the pictures of the stones?
Yeah.
Like they're formed that way. They're naturally occurring cross-shaped stones. And
What?
like
That's so
folklore
weird.
says that people would pick them up and take them home to protect them from the fairies.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
But why would a cross protect you from a fairy?
Well, so one of the one of the biggest like cultural like mixing
Mm.
things that went
Oh,
on
they be doing that.
was like this like old folklore would mix with Christianity.
Yeah. Same
So
thing happened with Baba Yaga.
um they would still like follow their Christian religion and things like that, but retain like their old world folklore of the
Yeah.
of the fae and things like that.
I love
So
that.
they
I
felt
mean,
the crosses would protect them.
I wish that it would stay and not mix. Only because I feel like when it mixes, it kind of dilutes it a little
It
bit.
does. Yeah.
I don't like that. Like, I would never associate a cross with keeping me protected from a fae.
Yeah.
Nope. It has
Well,
to be some
so
kind of nature made type of, not pendant, but symbol of protection, not a cross, though. I
Yeah.
wouldn't assume a cross. Though, you know, I'm not saying that crosses wouldn't protect you from a fae. Like, I have three different crosses on my wall. I have a Celtic cross, a regular Christian cross, and I have a Russian Ukrainian Orthodox cross because I was baptized Orthodox. So, like, you know the Celtic cross, how it looks.
Yeah.
And the Orthodox cross looks like a regular cross, except there's a second line on the bottom.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And the Celtic cross is like it's that round
Yeah.
background with the little tiny skinny little, or sometimes it'll have like a hole in it and the finishing of the cross. I have a tattoo of what was supposed to be the cross, but the guy messed it up, so now it's just a regular Christian cross, which is fine, you know, because I was also baptized I was I was a born again Christian and also baptized Russian Orthodox. So I celebrate 2 Christmases and 2 Easters. Even though they try to mix them up, they're like, no, it's not January 7th anymore for Orthodox Christmas. It's just going to be with regular Christmas. And I'm like, you know, you can't do that. I've had 2 Christmases my whole life. No. You didn't get as much stuff on the second Christmas, but it still mattered.
Yeah. Who's gonna
Easter
say
was
no to 2 Christmases?
I'm saying, like, you would get your regular Christmas, which my parents always went bananas for, like, piles up halfway to the tree. Not to sound like a spoiled brat, but I'm not even lying, like, halfway up the tree. And, like, it's just me and my brother, so, like, but, like, on Orthodox Christmas, my dad's family, but, like, my mom's family
Mm-hmm.
themselves celebrated it, and my dad's family, so they happened to both celebrate that like their families. So we would always go by my Aunt Linda's house, my dad's sister's house. And what they would do is when it would get really dark, they would take us kids on a walk. And then by the time we would come back to the house, Santa had stopped by and you got like 2 or 3 presents. But it was still cool as fuck. It was still cool. But it does suck when like they get mixed and it kind of like dilutes it.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if it wasn't that for protection, what they would have essentially used or worn for
So
protection instead of that.
I have to look and see what those particular crystals are made of because things like iron and metals like that are said to deter the fae.
Okay. Okay,
So
that makes sense.
yeah,
To me that makes sense. If they're an elemental creature, elements are obviously gonna
yeah.
have some effect. That makes sense.
Um,
That's cool though that they're all with crosses in them. Like
yeah.
that's also another
They just
weird thing.
naturally
Like
occur that way, which is so wild.
so like maybe at the same time it is a cross of their nature. We just
Yeah,
assume that it is, you know, Christian or whatever, you know.
yeah,
Maybe they have a cross too because Celtic people have a
yeah.
cross.
I mean,
Orthodox people have a cross. Their cross is older than our cross. They've been around since forever. That's so cool though. If I ever go there, I hope I find one. That'd be so cool. That'd be like the coolest
yeah,
rock I have ever found. Ever. And
yeah.
I've found some pretty neat rocks.
I
That
want to
would be
go
the
there so
coolest.
bad.
We should go. Where is it
Absolutely.
again?
In Kentucky. I
Let's
think
go.
it's like right across the state line. So
Ooh.
it's probably be about 3 to 4 hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
We could Airbnb
Yep.
and go walk around the woods and maybe run into an Anahi
Maybe.
or get invited into the other
Hey,
realm.
I mean, if the Fae invite me to the other realm, I'm going. I'm going.
Me too.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I love you guys. Bye.
My kids have their dads, and my dad and my older ones have their bonus mom, and everybody would totally be fine. They would be sad, and they would look for me, and everybody would be heartbroken, but life moves on. And I want to go. Like Joey,
Yeah.
I want to go. Like I said in a different episode, I don't know if it showed up. I love my babies, but if an immortal came up to me and was like, "Listen, for immortality, you got to give up your life and you'll never be able to see your kids or whatever, like you have to wait until they're adults," I'd be like, "Okay, let's go." Immortality, never die, that would clear up 100% of my anxiety. 100% of my depression. That would be because at
I
this point
mean,
the only thing that's gonna save me is dementia.
my body doesn't work correctly for a human anyway.
I saw with your ice
Oh,
your ice bottle on your knee because your knee was like, all right, I'm done kneeing for the
yeah,
day.
I was just walking from my room to the living room, and all of a sudden, I just couldn't walk anymore. Like, like so. If this is my knee, like normal, this is what it was doing. Every time I went to put weight on my
Oh, oh, because you dislocated it somehow just
yeah,
by walking.
I that's the only thing I can think is my kneecap dislocated. ADS is so
I mean,
fun.
like, I, I mean, like, you know me. I make my clicky noises. I could spin my arm 180 degrees. I'm bendier than I'm supposed to be.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I have whatever that is.
yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
So
But, like, I could do all the things. I'm bendier than I'm supposed to be. Plus, I was diagnosed with sciatica at 10. Who gets diagnosed with sciatica at 10? I'll tell you who. Somebody that's freaking ligaments are extra.
we were in the car earlier, and Owen was wanting something, so I grabbed it, and or no, he was pretending to.
Oh
He had like a
no.
little toy skillet,
I
and
felt this
grabbed it.
pain.
I grabbed it like this, and
Oh
I'm like, you know what? After I did that, I feel like my arm shouldn't move quite that way. Like
no. There's been so many
this
times where
one.
I go to hand the boys. Oh, can I do that? Can, wait a
Yep.
second. Yeah. Wait, people aren't supposed to be able to do that? What do you mean? Wait, people are not supposed to be able to do that?
No. No. Your
I was
elbow
like, wait, how'd you?
your elbow should not. I think it's only supposed to go like this. But yeah.
What the? Yo, I also have an owl neck. I swear to God, watch how much rotation I got. Check this out.
Yep.
I'm literally looking behind me.
Yep. This is my favorite one. Okay, let me get in frame here.
I'm ready. Oh, wait, is that? Do I do it?
Is the back of your head touching your back?
I think so.
It looks like it.
I'm
Yeah.
mind frame. I'm blind. Hold on. Why did I take my glasses off to do it? Why? Okay. That was, oh no!
Ah!
I have fallen down. I have fallen. Phoebe, get it together and hold my iPad, man. What are you doing, silly? Trying to figure out if I'm cool. All right. Like,
I think so. It's hard to tell from this angle, but basically, like the back of your head should not be able to touch the back, like your back.
what if I could touch the back of my head with my hand?
Yeah, probably not that either.
They don't make these meat suits bendy enough. I click, man. I click. I'm like Rice Krispie toes and knees and
Yeah,
shoulders. Like I don't know. I click
yeah.
on purpose. Oh, my arm's also inside out. This is supposed to be over here. It's not. My arms are like crooked. So at least I'm not alone and you're not alone. We're super bendy
I
and
mean,
it
I
it
like to think
hurts.
we're just closer to Faye than like normal people.
Makes sense because
I
wings,
mean, there
man.
are lots of stories of them uh interbreeding with humans.
That's right. I remember you talking about that.
I'm not defective. I'm magical.
I like it. However, I need my wings.
Yeah.
Because these things are not doing it.
No.
Sometimes my hand just stops holding stuff.
Yep.
I will be holding whatever, my phone, holding it, and it's just like,
Yep.
and I'm like, I didn't tell you to do that. Who are you listening to?
Yeah. Like all of my fingers come almost completely out of socket. Like I don't know if you
I
can
see
see
that.
that.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yep. Yeah, they're not supposed to do that.
My mom used to do this trick. She'd be like, "Watch, I killed my finger." Dead.
Yeah.
Broken, shorty. She would tell me it's broken, and I'm like, "Oh no, fix it." And then she taught me how to do it. She would also do this weird thing with her ear. I still can't do it. I have no idea how she did it, but she would like stick her knuckle in there and it'd be like click 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 click, and you can hear it from across the room.
Wow.
Yeah, click 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 click. I'm like, what are you even doing? I can't. I've tried. Why are you clicking there, ma'am?
I wonder
What
if maybe
is
it was her knuckle and not so much her ear. Because like my knuckles click all the time.
maybe. I don't, maybe that was her trick. I don't know. I just know she would stick her finger in her ear like this and be like, click, 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 click. And I'm like, what are you knocking? Like, what is happening? She's like, no, I'm itching it. She says it's itchy. It's like when you're vacuuming and you bang the vacuum against the wall. Is that why
Yeah.
she's clicking? Because she's like, she was extra bendy too, and
Well, see, it's
clicky.
genetic.
Ah, my dad's extra clicky and bendy. He has the ADHD. He's the reason why I'm all like, whoop-ha! In your face energy. I'm very animated. Also, apparently I love to, whose hair is that? Shadow. Ain't my hair. Sheesh. Anyway, is there anything next that you wanted to do that I'm messing you up on?
I still have like 2 more pages.
Go for it, girl. All right, you can edit all that out.
Okay. So this one,
Edit however you feel.
this Reddit story fucked me up. Okay.
Ooh.
And it was on the Appalachian Fae Reddit thread. And guy posted it. He said, we were laying in bed when the neighborhood dogs started barking at something. They were going crazy, and I swear I didn't know our neighborhood had so many dogs. Now, this is hard to explain unless you were there. The barking seemed to blend together in my mind. It was as if they were chanting or speaking as one voice, comprised of many voices. It was like
Holy
language.
crap.
I tried to understand what they were saying, but I couldn't. Just as I started to convince myself that I was going crazy, my wife asked, "Do you hear that?" And I didn't want to scare her more than she was already. So I said, "The dogs?" I asked. "Yeah, they're all riled up about something." And I tried to play it off. But then my wife said quietly with apprehension in her voice, "They're calling my name." Oh,
Oh my god, I got goosebumps on my
yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Ugh.
like covered in goosebumps. That one
What do
freaked
you
me
even
out.
do? What do you even do? I'd be like, why are you adding me? What did I do, man? That's freaky.
Yeah. So, like, this is probably going to sound nuts, but I'd say half the
I mean,
people listening to this already know I'm nuts. But, um, my,
same. But also,
my,
nothing is crazy in folklore and mythology.
it's true.
So
It's not
speak your
crazy,
truth,
it's
girl.
whimsical.
Speak your truth.
So, my whole life, I would randomly hear people whisper my name.
Me too.
And, like, even like at home, like I'd be out in my backyard and I would hear somebody go, Tabitha, just like whisper my name, my whole ass government name, which nobody in my family uses. Everybody calls me Tabby.
Yeah,
Like it would have been
that's
unheard of for somebody
creepy.
in my family to call me
Yeah,
like it. I hear it so rarely, it sounds weird to my own ears.
yeah.
Like that's not my name. I
Like,
don't know who you're talking to, but it's not me.
what? I would
Um
think I'm in trouble. Like, why are you yelling at me in that name? Why are you using that name?
um but yeah, it wasn't until like I got older and started researching into like the Fae, and I got
Mm.
into like some of the more witchy stuff, and I'm like, I've been like between the whispering my name and the like random things that I can't find and I ask for back, like I think I've
You
been
got some,
unknowingly dealing with the Fae my entire
yeah.
life.
Especially because you grew up around here.
Yeah,
Like, they know that you know. They know that you know.
yeah.
They know
And
that they
so,
they don't know that we know they know you know.
like, what got me really looking into this was for about probably like 6 months, just Murphy's Law. Like, anything bad that could happen would happen. I went through 2 cars, had one, the radiator busted, the second one, the transmission went out, my rear windshield got busted,
Holy crap, girl.
like,
When it rains, it was
so much
fucking
bad luck.
monsooning.
And like it was when I first started looking into like the witchy stuff, and somebody said
Mm.
like if you're having bad luck with the Fae, to put out a bowl of milk with honey in it. And like I haven't really had an issue since. Everything's been like, if I want something, I get it. Like, my car
Huh.
has like over 200,000 miles on it and runs
She's still
perfectly.
kicking.
Like, no issues.
A bowl with milk. Does it say any kind of honey?
Just any kind of honey.
I'm gonna put that out tonight because something might be messing with my dad.
Yeah. I mean, I would put it somewhere that your cat's not going to get it. Or maybe.
True. He is. I mean,
See, I put it out on my front porch. On the porch rail.
if I put it outside cat, I call him Toby. I don't know his. Everybody else has a real name for him, but I call him Tobes. I don't know why. He's just Tobes to me. He'll eat it. He'll drink it. He'll be like, nom 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 nom.
Mm,
I could always put it in his room on his dresser. Shadow can't get up there.
yeah.
But he's been sleeping in the living room. Most activities actually doesn't matter because he also was contacted in after his shower or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got out of the shower and like one of the like things of shampoo he had on the side of the tub flew.
Oh, you told me about
Remember?
that.
And
Yeah.
he heard that man's voice or the groaning sound again.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I'm a little bit worried that I kind of stirred it up when I first got my dowsing rods or whatever they're called. I received answers a couple times and then I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking to. So I'm just gonna stop, and they've been in my drawer ever since. But I think it liked being interacted with.
Communicating. Yeah.
He doesn't do anything like super bad. We think it's a guy. Obviously, he hears the man groan. Addie saw the
Yeah.
guy. Um, he had a hat. She said it was like an old style looking man. So I don't know. Maybe he is the one that's messing with my dad. But it doesn't hurt to try. Maybe it is
Yeah.
a fae. I mean, we are on Cherokee land, so
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt.
Never know.
You also catch more flies with honey, they say. So
Exactly.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I love little cool things like that. Like,
So
instead of superstitions, they would be stitions.
I actually added on a couple of my other favorite
Ooh.
little superstition tidbits. So these are some things that I grew up
Ooh,
hearing.
I want to write these down actually,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
I
Because
don't mind at
I
all.
feel like once I hear a superstition, that's when it's activated in my life. So if I'm gonna be learning superstitions, I need to figure out, because I learned like 4 or 5 years ago about the don't wash laundry, don't do dishes, don't sweep your house on New Year's or
Yeah.
the day after, because then you're sweeping people out of your life. I learned that and I was like, why? Oh, geez. It's like I feel like once I have the knowledge, it's prevalent in my
Yeah.
path. All right, I got my pens, and I am ready to rock and roll when you're ready.
Okay. So one thing that old timers would do in Appalachia is paint the roof of your porch blue, like sky blue. And it was said to confuse the haints and they wouldn't come in your house
Oh, I
because
mean,
they
I
think
can't
it's the
paint.
sky.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like birds not being able to see glass.
Yeah.
Paint roof sky blue, because it'll confuse who again?
The haints.
The haints. What's a haint?
It's like a ghost. It's the same thing as a ghost. It's just what
Oh,
they would
okay.
call them.
Okay. Don't mind me taking notes during.
And then
We're all learning in this episode from
one
you.
that one that we always said in my family was, don't let somebody sweep your feet because you'll end up in jail.
Oh no! That's how I play with Elijah when I'm sweeping the floors. I literally attack him with the broom on his feet. Oh my god, the poor thing. I've never swept over Nathan's feet, and he told me that he wanted to be a prisoner when he got older, and I was like, that's not a career. I mean, it is a career goal, but that's not a career goal, my love. I'm gonna oh my god, Elijah John, I've swept over your feet so many times. I can't do that anymore. Can't do it. Don't
I
fucking
think the
sweep
jail
over
part
feet.
was mostly just like my own family thing because
Yeah,
my
like your own
family,
adoption.
my mom's side of the family is um kind of known to end up there anyway. But
Otherwise, you go to jail. I don't care. I heard it now.
so I think it's probably more like, don't let someone sweep your feet because it'll be bad luck. But
yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna put
my mom
in
always said that though,
parentheses
you'd end
bad
up in
luck.
jail.
I mean, I can't survive. I would not survive jail. I would
It's not
cry
fun.
every
Don't try
day.
it.
I'd be like, I need my medicine, please. Do they give you? Well, do you guys have Seroquel? I need it for the ADHD, the TISM, and the bipolars, or whatever I got. For all the disorders, I would not survive jail. Somebody would be like, "You're mine," and I'd be like, "Okay." So I'm gonna put bad luck.
Yeah.
But I
Those
mean,
those are the only two that I added on
ending
here.
up in jail, that's pretty fucking bad luck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, unless you're used to that environment, it's pretty fucking bad luck. Plus, a lot of
Yeah.
people have jobs, and when you go to jail, you get fired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you missed work? Huh? Because you got arrested? Oh, okay. Don't come back.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can do that, though. But anyway, number 3. I'm ready.
Those are the only two that I have
Oh,
on
okay.
here. If you want some more, I can probably scrounge you up some more later. But
I mean,
uh,
I've learned the. Is there. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off.
no, you're fine. What?
I was going to say a whole bunch of ones that I learned, but if you have more stuff to talk about, I would rather hear that.
Oh no, go ahead.
So I learned not only the don't wash stuff on New Year's Eve, but
Mm-hmm.
I also learned to not put new shoes on the table. That's bad luck too.
Really? I've never
Yeah,
heard that one.
don't put new shoes on the table. It's bad luck. Um what else? Oh, do you know why people say to knock on wood when something bad happens? You probably know why.
I feel like I heard this in one of the Appalachian storyteller episodes I was watching, but I can't remember.
It's to it's to get like good luck from the little elves in there.
Oh,
Like the wood
huh.
elves.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Right? I thought that was neat too. What other weird superstitions have I Oh, my mom always told me do not put your purse on the floor, otherwise you'll never have money in it.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I don't put my purse on the floor.
My mom
Nope.
used to, like, if we were driving and had to do a U-turn, she would
Mm.
make 3 little X's in the top corner of the windshield because turning around could cause you bad luck. And the X's would X out your bad
Oh,
luck.
okay, that's number 4, 3. Sorry, can't count. When doing a U-turn, do 3 X's. I'm literally writing down word for word in the right corner
The left corner.
or the
I mean,
left
just
corner.
wherever, like in a corner.
Oh man, I scribbled out corner. See, that's why I like freaking pencils better. Because turning around could be bad luck. That's not an E. Turning. I'm so glad no one is ever gonna look at my notes and like grade them because I don't spell anything right and I know what I mean. I know what I'm talking about because turning around is bad luck. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, um, whatchamacallit? Tinfoil hat, conspiracy. They think that time doesn't flow from past to present. It's not a line, it's actually a loop and it folds on each other.
Yeah.
So, decisions that you make in present day can actually change your past. Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
I believe in that. I believe that. I've always said time isn't even real. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's time is man-made because I have time blindness. So like 30 seconds in the real world is like 15 minutes to me.
So, I found an ADHD like time hack basically. So
Ooh,
instead of telling yourself you have 5 minutes to do something, tell yourself you have 300 seconds.
that's not a lot of time.
It tricks your brain into thinking like, oh, I need to go ahead and get this done right now.
Huh. Yeah, because 5 minutes is relative.
Yeah. But
You
300
got
seconds,
300
you're like, oh
seconds,
shit, I
yo.
gotta go.
I'm like, God damn, that's not a lot of seconds. That's a
Okay.
good idea.
So that's all I had on there. Did you want to add anything?
Um, just that I want to go to all these places. Like,
Yes.
I I'm I am the type of person that believes that folklore there's a reason.
Yeah.
It's not just stories people come up with,
Yeah.
especially if there's sightings of things. So, like, I 100% believe that up in the Appalachian Mountains and the Smoky Mountains and that whole area, I totally believe there's all different kinds of fae and
Yeah.
all different kinds of creatures there. Like, I that just makes sense to me. I think the government hides all the cool shit from us. Or they're hiding
I
themselves
think the
because they're
cool
too
shit is
smart.
hiding from the government because
Yo, I'm telling you, I
they're
think there's
not
a,
super popular around here.
no. And like people think I also have a different theory. People think that extraterrestrials come from space. I think a great majority of them come from the ocean. That's not been explored and we can never get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I think that's makes more sense than I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure that happens too. I have no doubt in that. I know that's happening and that's been happening forever and ever and ever. There's depictions of astronauts in it's either I don't know who it is, and I don't want
Like
to fudge it
across
up,
the
but
globe
yeah,
in ancient like carvings and
yep, yep.
yeah.
But no raccoons. I'm just saying. Those guys are aliens. Again,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say
look at
that.
Timothy. Like
Timothy is so cute. I actually found a crochet pattern on how to make him, so I think I'm gonna
oh
try to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to make a Timothy. He's so cute.
yeah. Okay.
I
So
like
I'm gonna go ahead and
misshapen
do like
things.
the closing thing if you don't have
Yeah, yeah.
anything. Okay. So
Nope, I'm good. I got my notes. I learned a lot. That was credible.
So we let you guys know some of our superstitions that we've learned. I was wondering if anybody out there has some other ones they want to add. Leave them in
Yes,
the
that'd be so
comments.
cool.
Let us know.
I will
Um,
literally write them down. That's
Also,
what I
if
do.
you have any stories or creepy encounters, whether it's with the Fae or anything else,
Weird balls
please
of
email
light,
them to
shadow
us.
people. Yeah.
Yes, because I really want to read some spooky stories from other people out there. I would love to start sharing them on here.
Yes, yes,
So thank
yes.
y'all so much for spending time and watching and listening to me butcher Cherokee names.
You did
Um,
great, and that was incredible. I learned so much. I don't think I wasn't even as excited for the information that I found out from the New Jersey Devil, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got goosebumps on everywhere. This was so informative. I loved it.
So make sure you tune in next week for more spooky stories, cryptids, ghosts, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You just search up Chronically Creepy Podcast. We like to post sneak peeks of next week's episode, so you get a
And bloopers.
little inside information. Little peek behind the curtain every now and then. And if you're enjoying our zany little show here, do me a huge favor and give us a 5-star rating on Spotify, Amazon, or Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to us at. And until next time, stay curious, stay spooky, and stay chronically creepy. Bye.
Bye.